What's up, people? It's your girl Adeola. So have you all heard? A private jet was seized in South Africa carrying 2 Nigerians and 1 Israeli on a mission to purchase ammunition with $9.3 million cash. How much is that in a naira? That is a 1.5 billion naira. My people. Jay, that is God, though. That is God, though. 1.5 billion naira, just like that. Cash. Why do we even borrow money from China? It's a shame that right now South Africa has frozen that money, 1.5 billion naira. They didn't just seize it, now they've frozen the money, which means it's not going anywhere soon. See how they freeze Nigeria's money everywhere. The one that Abacha stole, millions of dollars, is frozen in the US. Nigeria's money is frozen in UK. All those properties acquired by the Ogiribogidu of Africa. And it's our fault. It's because of the way we conduct ourselves. And then to my surprise, the Nigerian government came out to claim that the money was their money. They said the Office of the National Security Advisor is aware of the purchase. That is Sambu Daisuke. So they are saying it's legal. I'm like, excuse me? Do these people think that we're fools? If this was a legal arm purchase attempt, why enter someone else's country without declaring such huge amount? Who does that? Please don't tell us that was an omission. And who carries such large amount of money to purchase arms? What happened to bank transactions? Or were they going to a black market? And why would the whole federal government charter somebody's private jet for a government transaction? Mr. President alone has 10 private jets. None of them could work. You see, these are some of the questions that the government should answer us on this issue. But they've refused. So far, they've been playing politics with the whole thing. I know that people use cash to buy arms, but not like 1.5 billion naira cash. But you know, my greatest surprise of all is hearing that the private jet belonged to a man of God. Hey, whoa. I was like, are you kidding me? Heck no, that cannot happen. I mean, how is that even possible? I thought that he said he needed the private jet for the work of the Lord. I mean, seriously, I thought this was for gospel, and that, they said he can't be waiting at airports like other people, that he's very busy, he has to constantly travel to go and preach. So what has happened? Are you saying that they also use the jet as business? You get what I'm saying? Renting it out to make some money? See, really? Is this what they're using gospel jets to do now? So tell me, how has the man of God been getting around? Because I heard that this jet has been rented out to this particular company since August. It's possible they've rented out this jet for several months now, I don't know. But this particular company that used it in South Africa has had it since August. So how has the man of God been getting around? Or is it that he's not really as busy? But to be fair, I know that it's expensive to maintain a private jet. It's really expensive. In fact, I heard that about 60% of aircrafts operated by Nigerians are on lease. So I know that people would rent out their jets, but I didn't know that we also rent out, gospel jets, yes. Which is why people started asking questions. I was, however, disappointed by the statement released by CAN, that's the Christian Association of Nigeria. By the way, this was written by the Director of National Issues for CAN. These shameless characters, by that is referring to El Rufai and Lai Mohammed. These shameless characters went to the UK to embark on an image laundry for their political party, the APC. What? How is this about APC? I thought we were talking about private jets. The same characters went ahead to sponsor a negative report on Sahara Reporters. Really? So now the media can no longer report on the story, and if we do, we are automatically seen as opposition party members. Oh, please. The aircraft in question is owned by Eagle Air Company, and the CAN president is an interested party in the company. Oh, please. I thought the Pastor Orisi Jafo owns the jet. Why are you trying to confuse people with English? If the man has a company named Eagle Air, just say so. Don't call him an interested party in the company. The line that broke my heart, though, in this statement is when he said that this is a blackmail on the pastor because he's an ardent supporter of President Goodluck Jonathan. Am I still reading a statement by CAN? Really? Because this is starting to sound more like a statement by a politician. Now that breaks my heart. As a Christian, I can't believe that CAN is now being operated as a branch of a political party. Why? People have the right to ask questions. If that private jet were to be owned by a Muslim clergy, like let's say Sheikh Gumi, or even a political figure, and then he says that, oh, he was only renting it out, won't you people ask questions? Why should there be exemptions? For those who are saying, don't question a man of God, when a man of God starts acting like a politician, he cannot escape being assessed as a politician. It bothers me that right now we are not focusing on the real questions. Everyone is focusing on defending Pastor Orise Jafo, while more than 1.5 billion naira of our money is about to be spent to buy weapons to kill people in Nigeria. Or what do you think they're about to do with those weapons? 1.5 billion naira worth of weapons, and we're not asking the important questions. Personally, I don't believe that they were trying to buy legal weapons for the military. If that's the case, we have military jets. But we all know that election is coming soon. So are they trying to use these weapons to rig the coming election? Are they going to use it for political assassination? Are those weapons for the Niger Delta militants or for Boko Haram? Please don't expect us to be quiet when recently some influential people were named as sponsors of Boko Haram, and so far the Nigerian government has not taken it seriously. In fact, Ali Modu Sharif, one of the alleged sponsors of Boko Haram, was just in Maiduguri with about 200 soldiers protecting him. You know, he's been declared persona non grata in Borno, yet the airport was opened for him, his private jet was allowed to land, and the 200 soldiers were there waiting to escort him just to go and visit a friend who lost his mother. And yet you tell us that you're investigating the man. Please, we are not stupid. If you can have such federal force protecting him, 200 soldiers that could be fighting Boko Haram, please don't tell us that you're investigating him at the same time. It's always the same. Whenever a rich man is a suspect in Nigeria, nothing happens, no shaking. The more money you steal, the more you get away with. But when 12 soldiers were suspected, they said go and kill them, go and kill them. I'm not saying that it's right for soldiers to kill civilians if they are found guilty, but is there something that these soldiers know that they don't want them to reveal? What about so many rich Nigerians that have stolen billions of naira and nothing happened to them? Or why do you think all the PDP members are saying Jonathan is our only candidate? We all know that it's not because they love President Jonathan. It's because Mr. President has proven over and over that during his administration, they can steal all the money that they want and get away with it. So they want him there. By the way, we don't give enough kudos to our soldiers. So many of them have died. I heard that they actually killed about 200 Boko Haram members last week. Kudos to them for that. Thank you so much. It's so unfortunate that many of them have been killed in the politics of Boko Haram. For family members, please accept my condolences. When the federal government is defending an attempted armed purchase that has lots of legal questions, and when the federal government is sending soldiers to protect an alleged sponsor of Boko Haram, it shows you how much the government cares about corruption. That means this coming election in Nigeria is going to be very interesting. Meanwhile, Boko Haram continues to kill people, and again, 3 million have been displaced. A viewer sent me some photos of displaced people of Bama who are now refugees in Maiduguri. The person who sent the pictures, by the way, asked to be anonymous. He describes himself as a concerned citizen, Bamala. The sad thing is, when he visited the school where these people are kept, he said there were no government officials, no representative, and no relief materials for the refugees. I'm like, what? So yes, there are Nigerians that are refugees in Nigeria. This is an entrance of Yawa Government Girls School that they're using as the camp. See how the gate is locked? So many people are not able to get in. They're actually turning people away. These are some of the people that are looking for their loved ones in the camp. Now this woman, the one on the right, is carrying someone else's little girl whose parents died on their way to Maiduguri while they were trying to escape from Boko Haram. The woman covering her face crying had just been told that there's no more room. So that's why she's crying, especially because she's pregnant. So those were just some of the pictures sent to me by a resident of Borno. Thank you so much, concerned citizen, for going out there and getting all those pictures. I really appreciate it. That 1.5 billion naira could help all these refugees. But again, what do I know? I'm just keeping it real.